Welcome to Secular Soup. Stay tuned for real talk about atheism, feminism, politics, parenting, and whatever the fuck else Amy and Amy want to talk about, because this is their show. And get ready for a whole lot of motherfucking profanity.
Want to hear a secret?
I won't tell anybody. Go ahead. If I sit next to you, I'm going to get gonorrhea. It's going to jump into me. Just two ladies hanging out.
Is it okay for me to make fun of his neck waddle if I make fun of my own neck waddle?
I'm not sure.
That's a real ethical conundrum.
Would you know if you were born a lizard person, or can you be like adopted into the...
I think you know.
You're such professionals.
We really are.
Buckle up, bitches. It's time to have some soup.
I'm Amy with a Y.
And I'm Amy with an I.
And we're just two blueberries floating in a bowl of tomato soup. And one of us is looking at an online auction right now and trying not to let it interfere with her professional podcasting job.
Oh my gosh.
There's just some really great things on this auction that I might need to get because that's what I do. My job is selling things. So, but I will do, time for podcasting.
I worked 4 hours this morning because my job is boring things.
That sounds fun. If you are not a patron, you missed us finish up Chapter 2 of Ladies First by Liberty Adams. Next episode, we will be going into Chapter 3, so you should become a patron so you can listen to that shit show. It is quite the novel. Wow. So we were going to talk this week about... So I may sound like I'm rushing. It's because I need to bid on an online auction before it closes. But I'm just putting that out there.
Okay.
But we were going to talk this week about the pink tax.
Yeah,
right?
it came up today in which one was it? Cognitive Dissonance Group.
Yeah.
Which is, super shocking that they have shitty fans.
Yeah. I'm
shitty dude bro fans. It's like shocking. Yep. Oh my gosh, they joke about dicks and they laugh at farts. And then sometimes they talk about politics. Why do we have such shitty fans? But they laugh at their own jokes, so they must be funny. I'm sorry. This is why they unfriended me on Facebook. I'm 100% sure.
They won't come on our show, but they'll go on your boyfriend's show. I'm just saying. I
literally don't care if they come on my show.
Mm-hmm.
In my brain, it's like he tripped you because he likes you, which is also super toxic and bad.
Sure.
They won't come on our show because we're funnier than them. But I actually think that that's true.
Do you? I think it's that
you don't have to laugh at our own jokes. They're just funny.
I think it's that they just don't give a shit.
I mean, honestly.
I mean, they're
not gonna show up at St. Louis again, I'm sure.
Oh,
even
God,
though
no. Why would they?
Hours away.
No, they're not gonna go to St. Louis. Although
I think Andrew Torres is coming.
Dell told me that Lindsay from Serious Inquiries Only might come. Have you been listening to that since Lindsay started?
No.
Lindsay Osterman. God, I don't know. So Thomas started bringing her on the show several months ago, I think, as his regular co-host.
I haven't listened to it for a while.
You need to listen to that. She is so great and smart, and like she goes through studies. So when they're talking about an issue, she can come in and actually say, here's what the journal articles say.
Yeah.
And like she's a professor, and I love her. She adds a ton to the show. And Dell told me that she might be coming to Skepticon. So she hasn't decided yet, but
color crown is she going to be wearing?
Dell's trying to talk her into it, and that would be awesome because she's so great.
What would talk her into it? Do I need to send her a new?
Probably.
Not mine. It's just someone's.
No,
it's just someone's.
I'm guessing dick pics because who doesn't?
I live in Texas.
Love a dick pic.
But I can send boobs because
we can offer a free tiara. I don't know if she's into tiaras.
Okay, everybody is literally into tiaras.
Yeah, I don't.
But my kids were looking up cat hats today. I'm like, we're not getting the cat's hats.
I mean,
I know.
You know what I saw yesterday? Cat toupees. I was on Shein.
Damn it, I'm going to order those. I'm not going to order hats. And I'm not going to order the one that's like the loaf of bread. But
you need to get a toupee.
God damn it. My girls are going to look so cute in those.
I was on Shein in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep.
I would totally do that.
They had different colors.
So do you listen to audiobooks when you can't sleep, or is that just me?
I don't listen to audiobooks. I listen to Dateline on my phone
So
every single night. I
I'm
don't.
reading this book called Radium Girls.
Mhm.
And it's literally about those women that painted on the glow in the dark dials
Oh,
on
yeah.
watches and clocks and stuff, and then they just
Mhm.
died and their
Mhm.
jawbones cracked. It is fascinating. It's like
Really?
20 hours or something long, and I got it from the library, so it was free. Yeah,
No, I
it's
like to
fasc
I need to listen to murder when I'm falling
that's what
asleep.
I mean, Radium Girls, like, their
So
jaws are cracking off in the dentist's hands, like,
but
it's
is it
pretty.
murder?
No,
I
no,
mean, I
you're
suppose you could argue that it's corporate
I
murder?
saw the girl in the picture, everybody was like, "You have to see that, you have to see that."
Oh my god!
It was good, but I've seen better. Like,
Really?
okay, The Keepers was better. The Keepers was better.
The Keepers was longer.
So riveting. And
I
then
mean, you
anything
didn't think this was riveting?
anything about Ted Bundy is just absolutely
Yes,
crazy
yes.
good.
I don't know, I thought this
I thought it was
might have
riveting.
been the most heartbreaking one
It
since
was
Dear
good.
Zachary.
No, no, the Bridget one with the lady, the police guy's sister that went missing. Have you not seen the Bridget one?
Hmm,
Bridget, it's like something in Germany. It's like Bridget something. Like, he's
mm-mm.
looking for his missing sister. He knows she was murdered.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's on Netflix, I'm sure.
Okay.
But yeah, we need to talk about the pink tax, and you wanna talk
Anyway, pink
about
tax.
men being friends with women?
Kinda. I don't really
Sort of.
care that much about the topic, but,
Just friendships
I'm
friendships
still
aren't romantic, like, being able to love people that aren't romantic.
right. I'm still stuck on the fact that you did not find the girl in the picture riveting, but we'll move on from there.
You didn't
Anybody
like
who's listening,
Severance, so,
he's
boom.
fine. So, pink tax, you should explain to us what the pink tax
Okay,
is.
so pink tax is the cute, kitschy name that is
Mhm.
given to things that are, marketed towards women, and they're upcharged. Like,
Mhm.
my sister has a pink tool belt or tool set. It's like a pink drill and a bunch of pink stuff
Mhm.
instead of the red or yellow or black that the men have. And
Right.
it was like, I think it was like $5 or $6 more, but, she
But
got
it's
it.
pink, and you can't use tools as a lady
Well, she got it
unless
because
it's
it was
pink.
pink. Honestly, she did get it because it was pink,
Mhm.
because who has a pink drill?
Right.
So, but so it's upcharged just because it's for women,
Right.
which is some bullshit. Like, there's so many things rolled into this that piss me off, because first of all, women still don't get paid as much as men across the board.
No.
Women
Absolutely
still
not.
have to take off so much time to raise and birth children.
Mhm.
Women still are discriminated against because they have to put their kids in childcare. They have to do all these things. We're already so much like downtrodden as far as like financially
Yeah.
in overall. And then our entire lives we've been told that we have to shave our legs, look
Mhm.
beautiful, wear makeup, to have
Mhm.
our hair glossy and healthy looking. Our skin is different, so we need things specially formulated for that.
Yeah.
Like you pointed out, things smell different for us. Like,
Yeah.
I use men's eyewear for Care Men or Men Dove, whatever, because I like smelling like a cedar tree.
No, well, you're weird. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but they
fine.
have it
Each their
marketed
own.
towards women, like Secret is like floral and
Mhm.
Hawaiian scents and rain or whatever.
Right.
And so, you know,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
got so many things marked against us.
I it maybe it's total social conditioning, but I want to smell more floral than cedar. I
See,
just, I
mine
don't
is rain or something. It just smells fresh. It's just
yeah,
fresh.
I like fresh scent. I
Fresh is
don't when I'm trying to buy stuff for my children, it's hard because every male in this house is a super sensitive little diva with
Yeah,
terrible sensitive skin and all kinds of just
and you
issues
can't
about
get
the scents of
natural,
things and
like
well, no,
natural
I can't
scents, because then it doesn't work, and
because
then
then it doesn't work and they smell even worse. So I'm
just
always like smelling all of these things thinking, okay, are the
yeah.
boys going to be able to deal or is especially my younger son, is he going to freak out and start choking because he can't stand the smell and it's going to be a whole fucking thing. And
Then it's a whole thing, then it turns into that, and then it
like, it's
devolves, and
just, I have recently started realizing that body wash, as much as I love it, is
I
terrible for
don't
the
use
environment.
I don't use body wash, I buy it, and then it just sits in the bathtub because I don't
Oh,
use it.
I use it, I love it. The problem is you can only buy it in plastic bottles when soap, like a bar of soap, just dissolves itself and does not
And I
have a
use
giant.
goat
And
soap too, or goat milk soap.
I use goat. Well, so sometimes I use goat milk soap, and sometimes I use whatever I find at TJ Maxx that smells really good.
I used
So
to go to TJ Maxx. You have
TJ Maxx is the
I
place to
know.
go for soap.
Well, I get
It's
mine from Trader
amazing.
Joe's. It's natural. It smells delicious. And
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, no, the pink
yeah,
tax,
the
it's
pink
it's
tax.
not just the marketing thing though, it's also
It's the
that
whole
literally like tampons are
yeah.
taxed, like hygiene supplies that are necessary, not just, like
Yeah.
stuff like razors or things that we could live without and be just
I
fine.
mean, I don't use razors, but
Personal hygiene stuff is taxed.
yeah.
There is no reason that it needs to be taxed. Clothing is not taxed because you need that. Food is not taxed because you need that. Maybe it is in Texas. I don't know what Texas is like, but in Minnesota, uh, there's no
Oh,
tax on groceries
we have grocery tax.
or clothes.
We don't have state tax,
Mm-hmm.
so they tax everything else.
Yeah.
So they get away with it, like sales tax.
Mm-hmm.
The only things that aren't sales taxed, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
are things that are like I don't know exactly, but
Yeah.
I know that there's some things that aren't sales taxed.
Yeah. When you buy groceries.
But groceries are well, maybe it's the delivery tax because I get mine delivered.
Oh yeah, delivery they can tax. Any prepared food can be taxed. So if you're at a restaurant, that's going to be taxed. If you get if you order subs from someplace, that's going to be taxed. It's only just straight up groceries. Candy is taxed, and their formula for figuring out what's candy is
Okay, anything that's
weird.
necessary like flour, sugar, bread,
Yes.
milk, eggs. So groceries like a perishable
Right.
grocery item, but anything that's not a perishable grocery item or a non-food item
Mm-hmm.
is tax and
Right.
certain edible items.
Yeah, that's how it is here too. I mean, but
And then
clothing.
clothing, footwear, school supplies, and backpacks.
Oh wow! I
But
think I
that's
got
we have
backpacks here.
tax-free weekends.
Really?
Yeah, right before school starts, they have a
Hmm.
tax-free weekend, and that is when the clothing, shoes, backpacks, school supplies, it's tax-free. But it is insane.
That is
But
fascinating.
Amazon will actually, give you that also. So I would just order on Amazon.
Really? I had. Well, my kids don't go to school anymore, so it's fine. But,
I barely do.
oh my God, I had to take my younger son to a new psychiatrist the other day because finding a child psychiatrist in a rural town is basically impossible. And the one who was managing his meds before left that practice, so I had to find a new one.
Oh my
So
gosh.
there's like one person at the local clinic, and it took me 4 months, I think, to get him in. So we had to go the other day and just do a get to know you thing. And
Yeah.
oh my God, I felt like the worst parent in the whole fucking world. And that little fucker lied about stuff. Like, just, yeah. He didn't want to be there because it was boring, and I totally get it. Nobody would want to be there. But I explained to him it's because we need to, you're on these meds,
need
and this
medication.
person
You have
needs
to do a
to
med check.
manage the medications
Yeah.
and see that everything's going right. And so he, they do the little questionnaire beforehand about how do you feel in the past 2 weeks? How often have you feel bothered by X, Y, and Z?
Right.
And I let him fill it out, but I kind of looked at what he was, and he was clicking like a lot of the time for several of them, which shocked and frightened me a little bit because I did not realize that. And we went into the room to meet with the psychiatrist, and like he didn't lie. Like he just did not answer things in a way that comported with reality. So it was very awkward. And of course, she was asking about school, and I'm like, well, he doesn't go to school. He's, we homeschool, and trying to explain unschooling to just about anybody is impossible.
Just send them our show.
Like I could do that, send her long, lengthy episodes about the philosophy of it. But no, basically her eyes got big and she's like, because I said, well, we don't really use a standard curriculum because she asked, what grade are you in? And what classes do? And I'm like, well, we don't, and her eyes were just like,
You're like, okay, don't write down that we're crazy and we're teaching him basically
I'm
from
like,
the Bible.
please
'Cause
don't
we're
call
not.
social services. She's like, well, do they have to like test once a year or something? And I'm like, oh yeah, there's a test once a year to make sure there. I just was like,
You're like,
there
we're fine.
is, but you don't have to take it. It's fine. Please don't call social services. I was happy that when she asked what town he lives in, he answered that. Nailed it. How
But
old he is, nailed it.
But she's like, oh, so what about this? And he's like, I'm gonna lie about this one.
But no, basically it was just like, do you can you tell me an example of, when you're feeling anxious, what happens? I don't know. Like I don't know. It's fine. Do you ever feel it? No, it's fine. I'm just like, dude, and then I felt like shit because I'm trying to answer these questions and realized I don't know this kid's been on medication for a while. He hasn't really had terrible anxiety symptoms for a long time. So I'm like trying to remember back, what are the things that initially concerned him? It was so bad. But she asked him, have you ever thought about harming yourself?
Yeah.
Or committing suicide? And he said yes. And that
hurts. That's always hurts to hear.
Especially because I try to talk to him about it a lot and make sure I'm checking in, and we talk about suicide, self-harm, and all of those things. But clearly he doesn't, tell me a lot of that stuff. I'm his parent, and he's got some serious body image issues going on.
That sucks.
That I'm like, fuck, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that.
I hate that so much because you love your kid and you think they're
I know.
great.
And you don't know, like,
great and everything's cool, and it's just
I don't know what to do that will be helpful. Like, I
Nothing.
genuinely, I just, yeah, it sucks.
I mean, that doesn't really go into the
But
pink tax, but
it really doesn't.
sucks and it hurts.
I was boys. I'm
It's
raising
hard.
boys, and they don't have to deal with the pink tax. Maybe that's it.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna read why we were gonna talk about it.
Please do.
Okay, so there was this post in the cognitive dissonance fan group.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, and there was this guy that came in there, and he was like, "I have a question about the pink tax." So I read it in good faith, thinking, "Okay, looking to learn."
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
And he said something about how he was showering in the shower that his son and his fiance shower in because apparently they just moved in with him or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then he saw her razor and it was pink, and he was like, "Pink tax." He in my mind, he stroked his, what is that little thing that's just the strip of pubic hair right on his chin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
the soul patch.
the little soul patch, and he snort laughed at the stupid women with their boobs, and I don't know. And then he was like, "They're identical, and except one's pink and has a higher tax or higher price. Is that the pink tax? Is this a problem?" This line is what made me furious. Are women incapable of reaching out to grab the cheaper one that's not pink?
Yeah.
Is that why corporations charge a higher price on the pink ones, and then they get a caning, which is also racist?
Well, yeah, it's because we're stupid.
He did add an edit, but I'm not going to read the edit because he was an asshole all day.
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, "Hey, dude, are you joking? Are you being genuine with this?" He clarified.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he deleted it.
Uh-oh.
Guess what? I screenshotted it. It's okay. We're good. No, he said, no, it was not a genuine question. What I was trying to get at is that they are capable, but they make a conscientious choice, in quotes, to buy the pretty pink one that's more expensive because, and I quote, he didn't say what he's quoting, "We're willing to pay the couple extra dollars for things that look the way we want them to." I don't think he's quoting anything.
Probably not.
Then they whine about the pink ones being more expensive. If enough women did not have that attitude, then guess what? The corporations would figure that out, and then they wouldn't have responsibility to shareholders to not do that.
Oh my God. Because really it's the corporations that are the cooler heads prevailing in this situation, and it's women.
It's our fault. It's our fault.
Bitches be crazy.
Bitches be tripping, as they always do. If I didn't own anything pink or frilly or smelling like a lilac, it's my fucking fault for being such a dumb bitch.
Right?
So this guy, I'm not going to say his name, but he is clearly the person who will help me not be such a dumb fucking bitch.
I mean, hopefully, because you're kind of a dumb fucking bitch a lot of the time.
I mean, it's true. So his edit, he did, I apologize for being a bit of a dick and not understanding the issue fully. Okay. So yeah, he did. He was like, they were like, dude, what are you talking about? And I even posted an article. There was all kinds of stuff. And they were like, yeah.
I mean, the right thing to do in that situation is to go, oh shit, I was wrong.
Yeah, but he doubled the fuck down in that
My
when they were like,
bad.
dude, are you being genuine? He was like, they're capable. They're just so silly. Stupid, dumb women brains. They shouldn't be much for peeing.
To be fair, our lady brains are a problem quite a bit of the time.
Yeah.
Mine can't stop looking at sparkly things.
My favorite meme of the night in that whole thread was this meme that said you dropped your crown, king, and it's a trash can lid.
Oh my god. See, I
that.
didn't read through all of them. I basically looked at the
I
post
sent
and
you
then
the
saw
I
what
sent
you
you the
read
post.
because you
I
sent me
was
the
like,
post.
dude, because I was
Yeah.
livid because I was like, okay, this guy's being super rude, and people are just like, hey, you know, first people are being tongue in cheek. They're like, I buy the prawn that's prettier, you know, just kind of joking, and then they're like, oh wait, you're serious? How do we teach someone who should already fucking know?
Yeah. I mean, it's even I don't even if let's say for the sake of argument that men are hardwired to only like certain fragrances on their body and women are hardwired to only like certain fragrances on their
Apparently, I want
body.
to smell like a thunderstorm or a tree. I don't know.
So then what makes it okay to make the men's one cheaper?
They've had a hard life.
Is it really
It's
harder
really
to
hard
create
being
fake
in charge of everything.
roses over fake cedar? Like it's
I
just I feel like
hate the smell of rose. I like other
I don't
flowers.
mind it. I don't mind roses.
But my
Lily of
mom,
the Valley is my favorite.
lavender and rose are my least favorite, and vanilla. I just don't like ladies.
I don't like vanilla makes me want to eat cake. So
Vanilla
why would I
is
want to smell it in
and then
any
anything that's
other
like
context?
vanilla rose, I'm like, am I 85? Like,
That's
no.
weird.
I don't want to smell like vanilla or roses or lavender. Lilac is okay. I like some smells that I like hibiscus. I really like hibiscus.
Yeah.
But I like spicy things like sandalwood or cedar.
See, I
like,
just don't.
spicy.
I don't like
Like
any of that. I hate
white pepper.
patchouli.
I hate
Where do you
patchouli.
stand on patchouli?
I hate patchouli.
Okay, good. Then we can still be friends.
Of course. Yeah, I hate patchouli.
I cannot deal with patchouli. And the
But
people who
something
love
that's
it so
like
much.
saffron or tarragon. Like I like stuff like that. Like
No. Lilacs and lily of the valley are the two best scents on the planet. They are my favorite.
I like fresh things like beachy, like coconut or
coconut just
I love coconut.
No, I don't need coconut.
My face, everything about me smells like coconut because my moisturizer is coconut because I use coconut oil. So I have coconut oil, coconut moisturizer, coconut. I just smell like coconut all the time. Probably.
Yeah.
Like,
I have a liberal local friend who makes these little shea butter perfumed balms. And so like you can kind of just put them wherever. They're also great for flyaway hairs. So like you just kind of take a little bit of it and it gets
What's a flyaway hair?
It smells good.
I'm kidding. My hair, my grays are coming in curly. Of course, I have flyaway hairs.
My hair is half. If I don't do that, then I have this hair that sticks up, and I look like the crazy professor from.
When I pull my hair up into a bun, I have this curl right here. It just comes right out. Oh,
yeah,
so this is completely unrelated, but I've had my
hair. Of course, it is
pulled up. I know it's so rude, so out of character. But no, it was up in a bun yesterday. And I pulled it out, and my hair is like super long now, and my hair it's wavy, like we established.
Right.
And so I like did that thing where I pulled it out and I shook it out because I was playing video games with my kids, and my 16-year-old looked at me and he was like, "You look like a different person. Don't do that again." I was like, what? And he was just staring at me. He was like, "Could you please pull your hair back up? This is freaking me out."
Oh my god!
I was like, "But this is what I look like out in public." And he was like, "Never at home, though. you always have your hair up. And I'm like, okay, I'll pull my hair back up. I'm sorry it's weirding you out.
To be fair, that is what my kids tell me when I take off my glasses. Like,
Yeah.
what happened? Put them back on. There is
They're so
something wrong with
freaked out.
you. And to this at this point, like if I take them off, like I don't want to. I have no eye makeup on. It feels weird. I feel like my
And that's how I
face
feel
is naked.
in
Like
my glasses.
I
So
need. I'm trying to decide if I want to order. Well, it's probably too late now, but excuse me. I thought about getting some like black framed glasses for Skepticon that I could like
2
glitter.
weeks, right? 2 weeks?
Yeah, but oh my goodness, I have to
Okay.
order them online, so I'm like,
You
because
can
they're
get
prescription.
well, can you get the lenses put in a frame that you buy so you can just get it done at like Walmart?
Mm, I
'Cause you can
maybe
buy really cheap sunglasses, like black frame
really.
sunglasses, and then pop the lenses out and they can pop your prescription in.
I mean, I know they can do that, but I guess I've never.
I've been poor a very long time.
I've been getting glasses online because you can get them really cheap and they have good deals.
Yeah,
And
but that I
and I
mean, that's
need
the prescription. I don't know
bifocals
how much
now.
just
I
the lenses, so.
I need bifocals now, so don't tell anyone that. But I have a pair of prescription sunglasses that I do not have the bifocals in, and it's like I put them on and there's just I can't. Nothing close up looks right. I've got the whole tilt of my head down where I have to like look up and look down to see through the
Yeah.
bifocals. It's
They're telling me it's coming,
very elitist.
so
But anyway, so yeah, I
yeah,
have
the
like
pink tags
the
and
black
black
sequin
glasses.
dress, and then I have to wear the. So Dell came into my shop the other day,
I know, I'm so excited. I'm so jealous.
and it was amazing. And my mother was in the worst fucking mood that woman has been in probably 10 years, and I don't know why. Like just all fucking day. It was unbearable.
Did you
Like
tell her she needs to get laid?
I wanted to just be like, could you go the fuck home and take a nap? Because I don't want you here. You're just making this whole place like
You need
just
a juice
everything
box
was
and
just
a nap,
exactly.
unclench whatever's
You need to
clenched.
get the fuck out of here because my friend Dell is gonna think you're a giant bitch, even though you're not normally. So
I mean, yeah,
I don't
because Dell
know.
can think my mom's a giant bitch because my mom is a
Well, your
giant.
mom is a giant bitch. Like
My
my
mom is.
mom normally is not like that.
Yeah.
So when she is, it's like,
Yeah, my mom
oh,
purposefully
God.
makes people cry and she thinks it's fun.
Well, she's a psychopath. I mean,
Probably.
probably where you get it from. I'm just saying. I don't.
I know. I came
A little
so
bit
far.
psycho.
Like I just like you
Mhm,
wouldn't know it. till-
mhm. I was posting something in a local group today about a dog that needs a home, and Andy, our friend Andy, my friend Andy, fan of the show, um, he wrote, "It's weird seeing you be warm." Like it is, isn't it? Like I posted this nice post about this cute doggo that needs a home, and he's such a good boy, and it
It's
is
like
very unlike
it's
me.
like an animal standing up on 2 legs. It doesn't
Right?
seem right.
It's like, sit back down. There's something wrong with you. Don't do that. It's
Use your
creeping
butt.
everybody out. Just stop.
So
Yeah, no.
people are freaked out that when they find out I'm actually an introvert
It
'cause
is
I am.
kind of weird. Yeah.
Because I am. But people don't believe me. Like people that know me, they're just like, wait, like you're actually an introvert. I'm like, oh yeah, I really, really don't feel charged after groups.
Yeah. I've
Because
been
I'm good
thinking,
at it doesn't mean I enjoy it.
I've been thinking about, I have friends that tell me that they're introverts, and I'm like, but they really aren't. And now I'm starting to realize that
You really are.
I'm the extrovert.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing them out.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean they are also extroverts. That's just
So
that when I'm
where you get
around,
recharge
I
time.
get
That's
them to it's very I feel like a manipulative person all of a
well,
sudden.
no, because so I'm an introvert and I
Mhm,
go out all the time and
mhm,
I enjoy my out time because I get to see my friends. I love seeing my friends. I like
right,
hanging out. I like going out and doing things,
mhm,
but it drains me. Like I feel once I've reached my threshold, I'm done. Like I can't tell you how many times I've been at a party or something and I'm just like, time to go home and I'm done. I just leave. Like I'm done. And then I can't do, if I'm invited to multiple things over the weekend, I can't do all of them.
Yeah.
Because I'm done. I've reached my threshold.
I could just.
And that's gentleman caller too. Like he
Yeah.
could go out every night of the week and spend all the time. And but when we go out in public, he's quiet. And I'm not. I'm, asking people their blood type. I'm hitting on water. Like
trying to
I'm
get kidneys. It's
exactly. I'm just drumming up, the kidneys.
Yeah.
But so on face value, people would be like, "Oh, he's clearly the introvert, and she's the extrovert."
Yeah, it looks like it from
right. But in reality,
from the outside,
I'm draining myself, and he's filling up. And when I go home, I am done. Like I don't want anyone to touch me. I don't want anyone to talk to me. I don't want to be in a room by myself. And he is ready to go out again. Like
I kind of do that. But I could sit and talk to my friends all night forever and not want to leave.
Best friends in the entire world. Like I hang out. Like even when I see my best friend ever, there are periods of time where we just sit there quietly.
Oh, see, that's too awkward. I can't do that.
And we're both just on our phones.
No, that will not happen with me.
And everything's great because I cannot. Like I can. Sometimes I will text my best friend from my phone, sitting next to them.
Okay, that's weird.
Because I can't. I'm done talking.
I mean, my feeling is if we're in each other's presence and we're not talking, I can just go be by myself and watch TV and be totally happy. Like, why do I need to be around somebody else if I'm not engaging with that person?
But that is engaging. Like you're enjoying their presence and their energy.
I mean, they're enjoying my presence. I'm not necessarily enjoying their presence.
Skepticon is going to kill me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
I'll just be drinking. I'll be fine. I'll find a liquor store. I'll find us liquor store in St. Louis, and I will get rum chata again or whatever that crap was. What was it?
It wasn't rum chata.
It was rum
Rumquila. Yes, it was rumquila.
Garbage. That made me barf so hard.
I cannot believe you drank that. Frankly, it was real gross looking.
Julie loved it. Apparently, I did not like it.
I'm so sad that Maddie and Julie aren't going to be there.
Neither is Devin.
I know. So sad.
But Devin's going to a Stray Kids concert, so they're going to be golden.
Sure. Positive note, since Dell and Hertzie are driving, I can put extra shit in their car so I don't have to worry about packing.
I want extra shit.
I can actually drive down to the cities to catch my plane, and on the way, stop at Dell's house.
God.
Drop off the shit that I can't fit in my suitcase, and they're like, "Oh yeah, totally. We'll drive it to St. Louis. Because they have extra room in the car, and they're road tripping it anyway." So I'm so excited because this means I can bring a bigger and better prank gift for Don and John that I have been wanting to bring.
Yes.
But did not have room for. So I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. Now I have to make this happen. Exciting. I'm super excited.
Please tell me it's a life-size cutout of Mike Lindell. I want that. I want this
to ruin every surprise, Amy.
I just want my pillow guy in my house. I want to put him in my window of my apartment, but I can't pay for it. I can't.
The best I can do is we have a yellow Power Ranger cutout in the shop right now. Would that...
pretty fantastic, actually.
Would that be okay? Because that thing's been there for fucking ever and I need it gone and it's driving me nuts.
I don't want it. I can't bring it back on the plane.
Oh my God. So
I am also flying. So
yes. Brag much about it's the price of plane tickets.
So I weighed it out.
Me.
The price of plane tickets versus the price of driving for 10 hours.
Oh yeah, the gas money.
So in the car we were going to take is a diesel, and no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I mean gas money versus also just thinking about your sanity and being in a car for that
20
fucking
hours.
long. No, thank you.
20 hours.
Plane is just fine with me.
And I always upgrade seats because I am bougie, and I
don't do that.
Do that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, one more. We gotta. I'm literally staring at this auction right now, watching it count down. But one very quick story. A guy came in this week who is a vendor at a place called the Divine Flamingo down in Minneapolis, which is the greatest fucking vintage shop in the state. They are only open once a month, and they're run by drag queens, and almost all of the vendors are gay, from what I understand. And when I was there last time, I met one who had gone to high school with my brother and grew up in the town I live in, which was like, what are the fucking odds that I'm in this one spot with this one vendor selling this one thing that turns out grew up in my town? Anyway, so I had told him that I had a shop, and he said, okay, I'll stop in when we go back up there once a year to have a big get together, and I'll stop into your shop. And then I kind of forgot about it. And he came in the other day, and it was like, I was so much more excited than I really, really should have been, but it made my whole fucking day because he's just delightful. And he appreciated all the things I appreciate, and he bought things that nobody else in this fucking town appreciates, but he did because he has some fucking class.
Because he understands it.
He gets it. He's fucking cool.
Can you bring him with you?
I would like to. I'm kind of sad because I gave him my pseudonym on Facebook because he said he would friend me, because then we could talk about, like, he collects a certain type of glassware, and I can, we both have.
Did he friend you?
We both have contacts in the vintage world. He has not. And I don't know if that means he hates me, or maybe he meant Instagram and not Facebook because he is younger than me. Or maybe he just hasn't gotten around to it. I don't know. But I want him to be my friend, and I didn't think to ask his name because of course not. Why would I? I'm focused on me. Anyway. So yeah, I had originally planned to go down to the Flamingo this weekend because they're open this weekend, but then my son is just being very angsty and attention needy, so I'm like, I better stay home. So anyway, let's see. I actually pulled up the patrons so I can read Patreon people. If you want to give us money, you can go to patreon.com/secularsoup.
We need more crowns. By we, I mean
we
me.
really do. I need more. I found a lip gloss I really like, and I need to get some more of that. And we're going to Skepticon, so like, we need some money for fucking food.
So I posted a selfie in my booze just finds me. So I actually found this meme the other day that said, I'm one of those people who whiskey doesn't naturally develop in my system, so I have to add it. So that's why I drink. Oh, we were talking about firemen earlier. Sorry, in the before show. Yeah, way before. So I saw there's another meme because memes are basically where I get my news from.
Your love language, yep.
Honestly, I've pulled out memes to show my therapist before. My therapist and I text each other now. I don't know. I think it's pretty serious. It's getting serious. But I saw this meme that said, why do cops never do calendars like firemen do? And it was like, because no one wants to see all the swastikas.
Burn.
And
that's a pretty fucking good one. I like that.
I sent it to everybody except for you. I didn't send it to you because I was
not.
going to tell you about
hate me. I get it. So our patrons, if you pledge at $6.66 a month or more, we read your name every week and or every time I remember to pull up the Patreon list because I have a lady brain and I forget things. So
should pink tax that brain. Am I right?
Totally. So for this week, we have April, Don Ford, voice of fantasy and adventure, who I think I acknowledged last time had increased his patronage to $10 a month. I just want to make sure I did. So, and he may or may not pick me up at the airport in St. Louis, so I don't have to use Uber. So can't wait to go to Skepticon.
I haven't asked anybody yet, but I need
to. Also, my friend Erin, who just bought a table that my husband made because that's how things work in a small town, and her son is the best, and my son and her son are becoming friends, and it's adorable. Lois, a noble spirit and begins the smallest man, a perfectly cromulent statement. Renee, April, Florida Man News, aka Joel from Florida. Joel from Florida should come to fucking Skepticon, but
hard agree.
We'll see. Paul, Sarah, Randall, Life in the Left Lane, Yesh, Natalie's someone I would also like to, like, Natalie, you should totally come to Skepticon.
Love
But
to hang out with you.
anyway, Wendy, Nuggin, and currently second favorite Rich. We're waiting to see if he actually shows up at Skepticon.
We'll see.
So he'll get to be second favorite Rich until then. And then, well, yeah, he says he's coming. Apparently he has plane tickets. I don't know. We'll see what
Believe it
happens.
when I see it.
Yes, my husband is now texting me lots I should be bidding on in this. Oh my God, I can't even. Anyway, so thank you everybody for joining us this week. We will come back next week and talk about more shit that we lose track of. We didn't at all touch the platonic friendship thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it next week, but probably not. Just come to Skepticon and we'll have a whole conversation about it. So see you next time. You ready for the out?
I'm always ready.
All right.
All right.
Good
Have a
talking
good
to
night.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks to all of you motherfuckers who put up with the Amy's droning on week after week. If you enjoy their delightful bitchcraft, please follow them on all of the social medias and send them all of your money on Patreon or PayPal. You can find them on these platforms by using the Google machine. It's not hard. If you want to bitch with other fans about the show, join the Secret Soup Talk Facebook group. If you want to tell Amy and Amy to fuck off personally, you can send an email to secularsouppodcast@gmail.com, although it may go unanswered. Please rate and review the show on iTunes, Facebook, and wherever else you can review things like this. It will help spread the soup gospel far and wide. And hey, text someone right now. Tell your friends. As always, we'll leave you with the vocal stylings of Mr. Eli Bosnick.
Secular soup creed. Soup is the ultimate virtue. It's delicious, nutritious, patriarchy smashing, racism fighting, warm and fuzzy, human affirming, fun having, anti-theist, glitter throwing, tummy satisfying, pair of new shoes fulfilling, diversity seeking, happiness. Minestrone, beef and barley, chicken broth and split pea, gazpacho, tomato, clam chowder and potato, chicken noodle, beef noodle, egg drop and ramen cup, miso, gumbo, leek and pho. Grab a bowl and taste the magic. Slurp even this.